You already know what it is, Mr. Compensation. From Laws of Compensation, helping you get compensated. Let's go. Yo, I just think this beat is hard. Yo. I think this beat is so hard. It's so funny. Oh yeah, how y'all feeling today, man? Or how y'all feeling whenever y'all watching this? You already know. I label this 101, well 001, because I'm just going to just like I'm getting tired of just putting what's the name. I'm getting probably making up titles. Some of them I probably will have titles, but I just want to get like a kind of like a 21-day spree, and then I'll probably put a title on at the end of it. But this was gonna be for the lives. I just like doing it this way. It's more easier. It's like smoother and more authentic. You dig? I hope everybody's feeling well. Today's MLK Day. I actually recently found out that he was an op. So y'all leave in the comments what type of information y'all have about that. But shouts out to the player. It was a good concept, so to speak, that they did. You dig me? One thing y'all probably should know is Malcolm X and then also Martin Luther King were, how can I say this? They were utilized as a famous comic book that we all know and love. And that comic book is called the X-Men. And then if you know about the X-Men, where Professor X, he wanted to be do it the nice way. Like get all the good mutants and people that are very powerful and do it the nice way, Martin Luther King. And then you had Magneto. Magneto was going to the he didn't really care who was on the squad. As long as you was just down, you dig me? And that's something I don't think a lot of people kind of don't realize about, I guess you could say FBA, Black American, Moorish American history, however you wanna reside it as or call it. But these are things that I was just telling one of my brothers that are irreparable, so to speak. Where our pain and likeliness, this is other countries that come into America should understand this too. Where what you love about us and the concept of how we are in our pain and how people treated us is the exact same thing that finances a lot of businesses and this, that, and third. So, yeah, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, the X-Men. It's so funny. Financing off of people's pain and like, I know what I was wondering today. I was listening to the radio. Thus forth had me doing this concept. Listen to the radio and I'm like, damn, Justin Bieber like been in the game for a long time, like, but he comes off as like I wouldn't say street or like, but he uses the FBA, or I guess you could say like a better term, black black style. You know what I'm saying? But he always has nice music. Like his music always just feels good. And I was wondering, I'm like, yo, where did I know of all these people in hip hop, right? They can't just make a feel good song. Like none of the feel good songs make it to the radio. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I guess that was Drake time. You know what I'm saying? I guess only certain people could make feel good music. I get it, yo. I get it. What we got going, man? How y'all feeling today, though? We good? So I labeled this 101 because I wanted to get a 21-day spurt and basically being active on being posting more. Basically, you feel me? So 21-day habit, you get yours. I want to base this one off of F.R.A.M.E. Like this is going to be my kind of like one of my favorite ones. Let me look for it real quick, and then we're gonna do some affirmations. Like I found one of my books I was working on. I used to be working I used to just be writing crazy stuff, yo, just going crazy on the writing. And then I found like an affirmation alphabet. You dig me? So yeah, let me find F.R.A.M.E for y'all. All right, there it is. Found it. Hope you got a pen and a pad when you come over here. But yeah, F.R.A.M.E, the acronym of F.R.A.M.E. And I like this one for real. So we're gonna start with the F, and that's gonna be start with fitness. I know we love that one. Don't we love that? The F word, right? So fitness is going to be equated to your body. So even if it's yoga, even if it's yoga, meditation. Well, I wouldn't say meditation. Let's get straight to the body. Eating well. Let's do that. Eating healthier. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping properly. Things of that sort. We're going to equate that with fitness. All right. So going with the next one is going to be the R in F.R.A.M.E. It's going to be a resource. What type of resource do you have? You feel me? And when we say resources, it's going to be concept of money. Or you don't have to be money. It could be likeliness. I'm a wealth of information. I'm a resource of information. I'm also a resource of energy. You understand? So it doesn't always have to be finance, but that it does play an opponent in this concept. You know what I'm saying? Les Brown, a famous motivational speaker, he said, "Money ain't important, but it's right up there with oxygen." You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Resources. And if you guys have any questions, just leave it alone and I'll answer them. So the next one is going to be A for F.R.A.M.E. It's going to be alignment. Alignment is spelled funny to me. The English language is funny to me, but yeah. When it comes down to alignment, it's going to be your kind of like what aligns with your soul purpose. Now, if you could just look at it, if you ain't in the spirituality stuff, if you want to be more in the spirituality stuff, make sure you go to my sister page, HVH, Hippie Vegan Hustlers. They over there. That's what they do over there. They're a little out there. You know what I'm saying? They deal with the stones and stuff, trippy stuff. You dig me? But yeah, it's getting to your soul alignment. When you have a soul alignment, that means everything that you do and feel is proper to you. There's never really a tug to what you have to do. There's never really something like, okay, I get to get up every morning and I'm allowed to eat pancakes, about 4 stacks, and it aligns with me and it feels good and I get to work out and I don't have people telling me what to do and things of that sort. It aligns with my soul. You know what I'm saying? These things is something that as you get younger, you're going to realize this is what gives you gray hair. The things that are tugging at you in life is what gives you gray hair and wrinkles. You feel me? And that's something that I don't think a lot of people understand. When you're stressed out, it's 10-minute mark, and then I might have to cut this short because I know attention span is a little flawed lately. But when you're stressed out, when you're not being aligned with your soul, yo, this world is crazy, bro. If we haven't gotten to the concept and just knowing that we are spiritual beings having a physical experience, if we don't get into alignment and understand that concept and understand that we have to like deal with spirituality or the soul, you feel me, at a certain point in your lifestyle, yeah, you already know. Cool. Now get into the soul and dealing with certain things that people do not like to deal with. All right. We're gonna go to the M in F.R.A.M.E. Can anybody understand what the M in F.R.A.M.E? If you've been here before, don't say it. The M in F.R.A.M.E is actually going to be the mental mastery. And you already know when we say mental mastery, that's going to be the mind. So how I have it on my notes, like I take notes with y'all too. Like it's not just like I have notes that like I kind of like scribble down, and then I make the notes better, so it's kind of like it's more implanted in my brain. Y'all can have that one. It's a good concept to use. I used it ever since I stayed back in 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't supposed to be here, put it like that. You dig? But if y'all want that story, just leave a comment too. I'll make a whole video about that. But yeah, your mental mastery, which is your mind. A lot of people don't know wherever your mind goes, your body gonna follow. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we think, but watch this. The mind is not, the body and mind are all the same. It's not like one is going one way and the one is thinking about going the other way. No, it's a whole complete organism. You know what I'm saying? So, and you actually, theoretically, ladies have, I think, ladies and men, we actually also have 3 minds. So the first mind is going to be obviously the one that we could equate to being in the head. The second mind is going to be your stomach. Sometimes we're thinking about a certain food and we can't get off of it. And you think that's your mind thinking about the food or your stomach or whatever. Anyhow, like I said, the whole organism. Anyhow. And then it's the your lower extremities. Let me just keep it PG. That's going to be allegedly your third mind. Sometimes with fellas, they like to say you're thinking with the wrong head. If you understand what I'm saying on 13. On 13. All right. Cool. Nice. Look at this. And getting right to, speaking of head and mind, we're gonna go to the E, right? My pen is running out. I love it. Actually, not running out. I just need to turn it around. And we're going to the E, and it's going to be your emotion, and that's going to deal with your heart. You dig? Your emotion is going to deal with your heart. I have my book from Bob Proctor. It's not even a book from Bob Proctor. It's like it's something that shows you how your mind is supposed to look. I would pull it up, but I'm not being lazy. I swear I'm not being lazy, y'all. Yeah. I already put it up there. I already put a Bob Proctor segment up there, so for you guys to see. But yeah, it basically says what we have to understand what the mind actually looks like theoretically, instead of what it actually is. So we think the mind is the brain, like this little pink squishy thing, and it's theoretically not. That's the brain. You feel me? Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Not my fault, bro. Mind, body, soul. Mind, body, and soul. I like the music. There it is. I got it, y'all. All right. So we're on the E for frame, right? And Bob Proctor basically draws a circle with a line through it, basically a horizontal line. And at the top of the horizontal line is going to be your consciousness. And on the bottom of the horizontal line is going to be your subconscious. All right. So your thinking mind is your consciousness. Your subconscious is your feeling mind. You understand? And from these concepts, right, now your thinking mind and your feeling mind are going to go to equate to the body. You feel me? So one has to go through one other than the other one. Mind you, your subconscious always picks up everything. The little things. I always, when I'm talking to young ladies and they have children, and I'm like, yo, be careful what you say. They're not listening. I say, man, we can hear up to like a minute sound and still like copy it and register it in the mind. All right. So on the further structure of it, so thoughts, feelings, actions, results. Thoughts, feelings, actions, results. All right. Your thought is an energy that goes into your mind. Your thought becomes an idea. The idea causes an emotion. Your body reacts to that emotion and starts to become a vibration. Your vibration expresses through action, which is your result. Conditioning, circumstance, and environment also is equated upon your result too. All right. We got these concepts. I love this stuff, man. This is Mr. Compensation, helping you get compensated. If you want any one-on-ones, or you just want to learn how to day trade, you know what I'm saying? We can make that happen for you. Any links in the bio, you already know. Let's go. Love you, bye.